Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's Renegade Immortal episode, we are going to see Wang Lin finally face the real messenger of the Thunder Celestial Temple, but instead of getting exposed, he turns the whole situation upside down. We'll also see Wang Lin completely shock the Celestial title competition with his terrifying thunder power, and even Qing Shui personally stepping in for him. But how did a fake messenger end up becoming the real authentic Thunder Celestial of the entire Allheaven Star System? And remember, this is based on the novel, so the official Donghua adaptation may be a little different. Alright, now without wasting any more time, let's begin. Ever since Wang Lin escaped into the Allheaven Star System, relying on his Thunder Dao cultivation along with the Thunder Beast constantly following by his side, countless cultivators directly assumed that he belonged to the highest authority in the entire Allheaven Star System, the Thunder Celestial Temple. In everyone's eyes, he looked exactly like one of the temple's messengers. And in the Allheaven Star System, the Thunder Celestial Temple was not just another powerful faction. It was an existence whose authority stood above everything else. Their word was law itself. They possessed the power to patrol the entire star system, and anyone holding a Thunder Celestial token could command the major cultivation families wherever they went. No matter what planet they arrived at, they would immediately be treated as honored guests. It was a status that countless cultivators dreamed of obtaining for their entire lives, yet almost nobody could truly achieve it. The moment Wang Lin realized this, he instantly seized the opportunity. He neither admitted the truth nor bothered explaining himself. Instead, he simply allowed everyone to continue misunderstanding him, smoothly beginning to use the identity of a Thunder Celestial Temple messenger. And this fake identity quickly became unbelievably useful to him. With this layer of status protecting him, Wang Lin no longer needed to constantly fight desperate life and death battles just to survive. He could easily obtain cultivation resources while avoiding countless hidden dangers and crises throughout the star system. When Chen Kuizi encountered him, he immediately chose to submit and even paid Celestial Jade as compensation. Even the Huan family became terrified after learning of Wang Lin's supposed identity. The entire clan immediately distanced themselves from Huan Wuqing, completely severing ties with him because they feared provoking the wrath of the Thunder Celestial Temple. Wang Lin's fake identity was working perfectly. Everything went smoothly without the slightest problem. But in the end, paper could never completely wrap fire forever. The death of the Huan family ancestor eventually spread throughout the star system, and rumors soon began circulating that the killer was a messenger of the Thunder Celestial Temple. Once the Thunder Celestial Temple investigated the matter themselves, they instantly realized something was wrong. They had never sent any messenger to Planet Thousand Illusion in the first place. The entire temple flew into a rage. Without hesitation, they immediately dispatched the real Thunder Celestial Temple messenger, Thunder Daoist, an illusory stage expert, ordering him to descend upon planet Ran Yun and capture the imposter. At that time, Wang Lin was in the middle of his second mortal transformation period, quietly living in seclusion on planet Ran Yun. It was during this period that he coincidentally encountered the real messenger, Thunder Daoist. The moment Thunder Daoist discovered that Wang Lin was the fake messenger everyone had been talking about, he immediately made his move. Without wasting any time, he directly released his Thunder Beast, believing this battle would end in a completely one-sided suppression. But almost instantly, Thunder Daoist became dumbfounded. The orthodox Thunder Dao spells he had always been proud of were simply insignificant in front of Wang Lin. Every Thunder technique he released was completely overshadowed. Then Thunder Daoist released his life source Thunder Beast, hoping to completely suppress Wang Lin through bloodline pressure alone. Yet the moment his Thunder Beast faced Wang Lin's companion, it instantly began trembling in fear on the spot. Wang Lin's Thunder Beast was actually a silver-horned Thunder Beast, an existence with a far superior bloodline. At that moment, Thunder Daoist completely panicked. His spells were inferior. His Thunder Beast was also inferior. Realizing he could no longer win normally, a vicious thought suddenly appeared in his mind. He immediately tried to grab Wang Ping, who was beside Wang Lin, intending to use him as a hostage to threaten Wang Lin into submission. But this single action nearly scared Thunder Daoist out of his soul. The instant he touched Wang Ping, he horrifyingly discovered that Wang Ping was not a normal flesh and blood body at all. Instead, he was a resentful spirit body formed from the soul condensation of two terrifying sword energies left behind by a second-step mighty figure. Thunder Daoist was completely shaken. To take such supreme treasure-level sword energy and forcibly create a physical body for one's own son, the person standing before him could only be described as a complete lunatic who feared absolutely no consequences. Thunder Daoist's battle intent instantly collapsed. Without even hesitating further, he immediately turned around and tried to flee back to the Thunder Celestial Temple to report everything. But Wang Lin could never allow that to happen. If Thunder Daoist returned alive, Wang Lin's disguise would be completely exposed. And once the Thunder Celestial Temple officially targeted him, what awaited Wang Lin would be endless pursuit across the entire Allheaven Star System with absolutely no peace. The moment Thunder Daoist attempted to escape, Wang Lin decisively removed the third seal on his Thunder Beast. Instantly, terrifying thunder power erupted outward and completely locked down every single escape route. Thunder Daoist had nowhere left to run. In the end, Wang Lin forcefully captured the real messenger of the Thunder Celestial Temple and refined him into a celestial guard puppet. Not only that, Wang Lin also took away Thunder Daoist's authentic Thunder Celestial token, his life source spell, the Origin Thunder Spell, along with an enormous bag of holding filled with celestial jade resources. And after obtaining the genuine messenger token, Wang Lin became even bolder than before. Now holding a real Thunder Celestial Temple token in his hand, he openly and confidently continued impersonating a messenger while extorting ascendant fruits from the major cultivation families. During this period, he also successfully paralyzed the Moongazer Serpent and obtained the Moongazer Bone, finally completing the metal element of the heaven-defying bead and pushing the treasure to perfection. At the same time, Wang Lin's cultivation advanced all the way to the peak of the Ascendant stage. But what shocked everyone the most was what happened after the Thunder Celestial Temple Master, Flamespark, learned the truth about everything Wang Lin had done. Not only did Flamespark refuse to punish Wang Lin, he actually personally conferred upon him the title of Authentic Thunder Celestial. Master Flamespark controlled the entire Thunder Celestial Temple, and throughout his life, he only had one true goal. He wanted to gather the strongest experts of the Allheaven Star System and lead them back into the Alliance Star System to find Chong Xuanzi and avenge the murder of his wife. Because of this obsession, Flamespark simply did not care about the death of a single Thunder Daoist messenger. What truly mattered to him were top-tier experts capable of helping him conquer the heavens. And Wang Lin was exactly the kind of monster he had been searching for. Using merely Ascendant stage cultivation, Wang Lin had slain an illusory, mighty figure. His Thunder Dao origin was even purer than the orthodox lineage of the Thunder Celestial Temple itself. On top of that, he possessed an ancient god body and the Suzaku mark. In Flamespark's eyes, Wang Lin was an unparalleled talent that absolutely had to be tied to the Thunder Celestial Temple's war chariot before anyone else could take him away. Right at this moment, the Thunder Celestial Temple's once-in-a-century celestial title competition officially began. This enormous peak battle swept across the entire Allheaven Star System, gathering countless top chosen from every domain. Not only was it a battlefield for selecting geniuses, it was also Master Flamespark's method of choosing the future vanguard army that would attack the Alliance Star System. And for Wang Lin, this competition would become his path toward true consecration, the opportunity to completely clear his name and heaven-defyingly rise to the summit. From the very moment Wang Lin stepped onto the battlefield, he set a goal so outrageous that nobody even dared imagine it. He was going to take first place. The instant this tyrannical battle intent spread across the battlefield, the expressions of every cultivator present drastically changed. The cultivators who had been fighting suddenly forgot to attack. Family ancestors who had been meditating abruptly opened their eyes. Even some weaker cultivators directly suffered mental injuries from Wang Lin's overwhelming intent, coughing out blood on the spot. Immediately afterward, dozens of powerful battle intents surged into the sky, attempting to join forces and suppress this terrifying pressure. But they had completely underestimated Wang Lin's determination. As Wang Lin slowly walked out from within the storm, all of those incoming battle-intent tempests looked like fragile paper before him, forcibly suppressed until they continuously retreated backward. At this moment, Tang Yanfeng, the Southern Domain's top chosen, was the first person unable to endure it any longer and directly attacked. Possessing peak corporeal yang cultivation, he rarely encountered opponents among the younger generation. Yet what he never expected was that the legendary Master Demon Su Mu, standing before him, had already broken through into the early stage of Nirvana Scryer. With only a single strike of Heavenly Chop, Tang Yanfeng's life source long sword shattered instantly. His Scarlet Lotus spell completely collapsed at the same time. From beginning to end, the entire exchange lasted less than a single breath. The Southern Domain's top chosen could not even withstand one move from Wang Lin. Wang Lin then stood calmly in the middle of the battlefield, his cold gaze sweeping across everyone present before declaring that among the 108 qualifications of the Allheaven Southern Domain, Su Mu wanted first place. The entire battlefield instantly exploded into chaos. everyone immediately recognized who he truly was. This was the same terrifying figure who had slaughtered an entire planet in the Allheaven Western Domain. The same Su Mu who endured the Yao family's Heaven Order pursuit while counter-killing countless members of the Yao family until the clans suffered massive defeat. But regardless of how monstrous Wang Lin's reputation was, the celestial title competition still had rules. Wang Lin had never participated in the preliminary selection, meaning he technically did not possess the qualifications to enter the competition at all. The Tang family ancestor instantly seized this opportunity to make trouble. Furious over Tang Yanfeng's defeat, he openly rebuked Wang Lin for ignoring the rules and demanded that he be expelled from the battlefield immediately. But what completely plunged the Tang family ancestor into despair was the response from the Thunder Celestial Temple's purple-robed elder presiding over the competition. The old man merely spoke a single indifferent sentence. Su Mu has the qualification. With just those few words, the matter was completely settled. Yet even then, the Tang family ancestor still refused to accept it. Carrying the heavily injured Tang Yanfeng, he turned around and angrily prepared to leave the battlefield. However, what he never realized was that Wang Lin had already secretly left behind a hidden move inside Tang Yanfeng's body. The next moment, Wang Lin coldly uttered one word: explode. Instantly, Tang Yanfeng's physical body crumbled apart on the spot while his origin soul was completely annihilated. Immediately afterward, Wang Lin coldly looked toward the Tang family ancestor and delivered a warning that shook the entire battlefield. Your Tang family, do not become the second Yao family. That level of tyranny and ruthlessness completely silenced everyone present. From that moment onward, not a single cultivator dared question Wang Lin's qualifications anymore. And this was only the beginning of Wang Lin's path towards celestial titles. The first trial of the competition, the human trial, was overseen by Russell, a mid-stage Nirvana scryer expert from the Thunder Celestial Temple. This trial tested the mental fortitude of a cultivator's origin soul. Only those capable of enduring 10 breaths beneath Russell's divine sense pressure could be considered qualified. However, Russell already harbored deep hatred toward Wang Lin because his own clan brother had previously died at Wang Lin's hands. So the moment Wang Lin stepped into the trial, Russell began targeting him at every opportunity. First, he launched a sneak attack using a giant hand formed from divine sense pressure, but Wang Lin easily shattered it using the origin red light from his third eye. Then, after Wang Lin successfully passed the trial, Russell suddenly turned hostile and directly declared that Wang Lin was not qualified, attempting to forcibly expel him from the celestial title competition. Russell believed that as a mid-stage Nirvana scryer cultivator, suppressing an early-stage Nirvana scryer Wang Lin would be effortless. But what he never expected was that this single sentence had touched Wang Lin's reverse scale and provoked someone he absolutely could not afford to provoke. Killing intent instantly filled Wang Lin's eyes. The moment Russell tried to suppress him using his authority, Wang Lin no longer showed the slightest restraint. Right there on the spot, he directly cast the Call the Wind spell. In an instant, two gigantic black dragons over 10,000 feet long roared into existence, tearing through the sky as they charged toward Russell. The entire battlefield trembled as the dragons collided with him. Russell had cultivated divine sense attacks for his entire life. He originally believed that with his mid-stage Nirvana scryer cultivation, crushing Wang Lin would be effortless. But the moment his divine sense technique slammed into Wang Lin's ancient god leather armor, he was completely stunned. His attacks couldn't even create the slightest ripple. The defense of the ancient god armor was simply too terrifying. As the battle between the two intensified, Master Flamespark suddenly intervened and forcibly separated them. However, during the clash, Wang Lin was still shocked badly enough to spit out a mouthful of fresh blood. And this single scene instantly enraged the person meditating silently nearby, Celestial Lord Qing Shui. Without warning, a G-realm red light suddenly flashed across the battlefield. In the next instant, heaven and earth were swallowed by an ice-cold power so terrifying that everyone present felt their souls freeze. Russell didn't even manage to understand what had happened. Before he could react, his origin soul completely collapsed on the spot, dying without even leaving behind a final scream. The entire battlefield instantly fell silent. Everyone present was terrified beyond belief by what they had just witnessed. Even Master Flamespark became furiously enraged at the sudden killing. But Qing Shui merely spoke indifferently, his voice calm yet overwhelmingly domineering. He stated that since Russell had caused Su Mu to spit out blood, then he would simply take Russell's life in return. That single sentence displayed absolute protectiveness. And then, Wang Lin calmly addressed Qing Shui with the words, Thank you, senior apprentice brother. The moment those words were spoken, the entire field exploded once again. Nobody had expected that the mysterious master demon Su Mu, who appeared out of nowhere and shook the entire Allheaven Star System, was actually Celestial Lord Qing Shui's junior apprentice brother. Which also meant he was indirectly a disciple of Celestial Emperor Bai Fan himself. From that moment onward, nobody dared make things difficult for Wang Lin regarding the competition rules anymore. Even Master Flamespark immediately announced Wang Lin's qualification personally on the spot. And because of this first trial, Wang Lin's name completely resounded throughout the entire Thunder Celestial Temple. Immediately after that came the second trial, the Earth Trial. But this trial practically turned into Wang Lin's personal stage. The rules of the Earth Trial were simple. Cultivators needed to survive for 15 breaths inside a 10,000-foot wide thunder lake containing a thunder spirit in order to pass. The thunder power inside the lake was incomparably violent. Even orthodox Thunder Celestial Temple messengers normally wouldn't dare face it head-on. A single mistake could result in severe injuries from the overwhelming thunder force. When the other cultivators entered the thunder lake, every single one of them focused completely on defense. They activated all kinds of protective magical treasures and used every hidden method they possessed just to survive those short 15 breaths. Even then, more than half the participants were blasted away by the Thunder Lake and instantly eliminated. Su Ting from planet Donglin's Su family barely managed to endure by relying on a black mist spell. Only after struggling through 15 breaths did he hurriedly retreat from the lake. But the moment Wang Lin stepped into the Thunder Lake, the entire scene suddenly became unbelievably bizarre. The thunder power that other cultivators desperately tried to avoid became an extremely nourishing substance to Wang Lin instead. The thunder continuously nourished his origin soul. Wang Lin calmly sat cross-legged in the middle of the Thunder Lake, allowing countless bolts of thunder to strike his body endlessly. Not only did he show no resistance whatsoever, he even closed his eyes and actively began absorbing the thunder power. The injuries he had received during the previous battle against Russell were completely healed in only a dozen breaths. Meanwhile, the thunder spirit guarding the lake was originally the absolute core of the Thunder Lake, an existence with monstrous power that had severely injured countless cultivators before. But the moment it roared and charged toward Wang Lin merely gave it a cold glance. Instantly, the thunder spirit became terrified out of its wits. It directly rolled backward in retreat as if it had encountered its ancestor. It didn't even dare approach Wang Lin again. This absurd scene left all the cultivators present completely dumbfounded. Even Master Flamespark could only bitterly smile at what he was seeing. It was only then that he fully remembered Wang Lin possessed the ancient Thunder Dragon origin soul inside his body. Wang Lin was naturally the ruler of all thunder. This so-called life and death Earth Trial, which was nearly impossible for others, was basically no different from Wang Lin casually returning to his own backyard. But what truly made Master Flamespark's heart ache was what happened next. The Thunder Spirit, stimulated by the dragon might emanating from Wang Lin, eventually became blinded by greed. Ignoring the instinctive fear inside its soul, it recklessly charged toward Wang Lin, wanting to devour him and evolve into a dragon itself. Unfortunately for it, this charge directly turned into free food delivery. The ancient Thunder Dragon origin soul between Wang Lin's eyebrows suddenly rushed outward. Opening its mouth, it released a heaven-shaking roar that exercised supreme authority over all thunder beneath the heavens. The instant this dragon roar echoed across the Thunder Lake, 10,000 thunders obeyed its command. Every strand of thunder inside the lake rolled backward simultaneously and began worshipping Wang Lin. Under the pressure of the dragon roar, the thunder spirit completely lost the ability to resist. Wang Lin directly devoured it in a single bite. Along with the thunder spirit, even the origin thunder power filling the entire Thunder Lake was completely absorbed by Wang Lin without leaving behind a trace. The enormous 10,000-foot Thunder Lake instantly became ruins. And after fusing with the thunder spirit, Wang Lin's compatibility with the ancient Thunder Dragon origin soul skyrocketed again. At that moment, he truly possessed the power to command the thunder of heaven and earth itself. This was no longer passing a trial. He was practically robbing the Thunder Celestial Temple in broad daylight. Then came the third trial, the Heaven Trial. In front of the Zhan family's supreme treasure, the battle scroll, Wang Lin directly shattered a record that had stood for countless years. This trial tested a cultivator's Dao heart and comprehension ability. As long as someone could achieve resonance with the battle scroll within 10 seconds and have their divine sense accepted, they would be considered successful. Zhan Konglai, a direct descendant of the Zhan family, had previously fused his divine sense in the 8th second, which was already considered extraordinary talent. Su Ting shocked the entire audience even further by entering a meditative state in merely 5 seconds. Even the Zhan family ancestor, Li Yunzi, personally praised him and promised that Su Ting would one day have the opportunity to view the second battle scroll. At that point, everyone believed Su Ting had already reached the absolute ceiling of talent in the celestial title competition. But the moment Wang Lin raised his head and looked toward the battle scroll, the entire field once again descended into dead silence. 1 second. Using only a single second, Wang Lin's divine sense completely fused into the battle scroll. Not only that, he even triggered the source origin power hidden within the scroll itself, causing the third eye between his eyebrows to undergo a heaven-shaking transformation. Li Yunzi instantly lost composure. He directly stepped forward 3 consecutive steps, staring at Wang Lin in complete disbelief. The Zhan family had inherited the battle scroll for countless years, and even the ancestors of the Zhan family themselves had needed 2 seconds the first time they connected with it. But Wang Lin only needed 1. After passing all 3 trials with absolutely overwhelming dominance, Wang Lin became the most dazzling existence in the entire competition. However, what truly determined the celestial titles was the final trial, the one line to heaven slaughter battlefield. Inside this final trial, all cultivators entered the battlefield using avatars, and rankings were determined entirely through slaughter. Whoever achieved the highest number of kills would become a heaven celestial. But the moment Wang Lin entered the battlefield, he immediately saw through Master Flamespark's scheme. Within this slaughter battlefield, illusion and reality existed intertwined together. Among the 100+ cultivators participating, 4 people had actually entered with their true bodies. If they died inside the battlefield, then both body and soul would truly be destroyed forever. Even after realizing this, Wang Lin still showed absolutely no mercy. Along the way, he slaughtered countless cultivators. Su Ting, the same monstrous genius who shocked everyone during the heaven trial, was instantly killed by Wang Lin in a single move. This terrifying strength completely convinced Nan Gonghan, who was observing the battle nearby. On the spot, Nan Gonghan openly admitted that he could not defeat Wang Lin at all. Even the 6-fingered cultivator who tried taking advantage of the chaos to launch a sneak attack became terrified out of his mind after Wang Lin coldly uttered a single word. Scram. Immediately afterward, Wang Lin casually struck him down with heavenly thunder, directly bombarding him to death on the spot. At this point, within the one line to heaven slaughter battlefield, Wang Lin completely swept through the entire battlefield unmatched by anyone else. His slaughter ranking stood firmly at absolute first place. Finally, after everyone awakened from the battlefield, the official celestial bestowment ceremony began. At this moment, the grand occasion inside the Thunder Celestial Temple was transmitted throughout the entire Allheaven Star System through sound transmission stones. Countless cultivation planets and countless cultivators all raised their heads to watch this historic celestial bestowment ceremony. Master Flamespark held the golden celestial brush in his hand as his gaze slowly landed upon Wang Lin. Then his voice thundered throughout heaven and earth. Su Mu, step forward. Wang Lin immediately flew outward and stood at the very center of the entire field. Master Flamespark loudly declared that through the human trial, earth trial, heaven trial, and the one line to heaven test, Su Mu had proven himself worthy. He officially bestowed upon him the title of Thunder Celestial and granted him command over an army of 3,000 cultivators as the vanguard force for the future attack against the Alliance Star System. As the golden celestial brush descended, brilliant golden characters radiated across the heavens. Authentic Thunder Celestial, Su Mu. The golden light transformed into a roaring tiger made of thunder before finally condensing into a heaven tiger flag that descended directly into Wang Lin's hands. From being mistaken as a fake messenger, to becoming a hunted desperado who killed a real Thunder Celestial messenger, and finally, to becoming the officially appointed, authentic Thunder Celestial personally recognized by the Thunder Celestial Temple in front of the entire Allheaven Star System. Wang Lin had used his own strength to forcibly transform a certain death-killing trap into a smooth path of heaven-defying consecration.